would the European clubs do this to England? They won't do that.
Yeah.
They won't do that to Spain.
Yeah.
So why must it be done to us? But it tells us who we have become when you do not have, when
things done right.
Right. When all your players are looking forward to playing in Europe and, in South America, a lot of the players go back to South America because their leagues are competitive. They are well paid.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for us. That's
Anyway.
what we find ourselves in. Anyway, let's get into
the chaotic shouts.
the chaotic shouts for this morning.
What we got today?
Yeah, this one says, we want to wish our mother, sister, wife, and friend Edwina Baba Banda a happy birthday today. Not only has she shown us an outpouring of love, but she has also continued to bend over backwards and show great selflessness as she cares for all of us. May you have all the love your heart can hold, all the happiness that day can bring, and all the blessings a life can unfold. We're forever grateful. Happy birthday from Hanan Banda, Hanin Banda, Abu Banda, Hassan Abu Banda, Chief, and Dr. Yvonne Lutrot. And this is from Kuku Coleman. This is a happy birthday to Kuku Coleman of ADB, and it's from George Weafe. And finally, we want to have here from
Chris Osei, his darling wife.
Exactly.
It's the fabulous Ohenewa. So the message is, continue to play the SI unit for a wife and a mother. I have no roads not taken with you as my wife. And this is from your husband and your friend, Chris Yeboah. So happy birthday to you, the SI unit, the international unit of wifey.
Great one.
Look, the job, people are doing it.
Oh, people are doing it.
People they do. People they do.
Sharp. Others must learn.
Oh, yes.
Life is a learning curve. So every day when we hear people writing all these things, we have to learn
Then
some.
you take the apostle, man.
The apostle will take till Langa starts taking from us. The young man who is always trying to threaten and
Producer one.
Anyway, let's get into the Sports Center now, brought to us by MTN.
MTN indeed.
Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank, here for
good.
Cowbell, our milk. And Allianz Life Insurance, we secure your future. And of course, DSTV, nothing beats the unbeatable football on DSTV. The big leagues are back on DSTV, so make sure you get in on all the action from just 52 Ghana cedis a month. DSTV, it's your moment. And there's good news for small to medium scale business owners because with SME Plus, you get to manage all your operational costs in communication. Now, this service simply allows you to choose from affordable packages and enjoy talk-time, SMS data, and business content all bundled in one subscription. The other exciting news is you get free on-net calls every Monday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Simply dial *5060# to sign up today. WhatsApp or call 0244308111 for more information and stay connected. MTN is everywhere you go. And look, only some investments suit you. Those are the ones we select. Using insights from global fund managers, Standard Chartered connects you to wealth opportunities that match your priorities. Join Priority Banking for tailored investments using insights from global fund managers as you enjoy your welcome gifts. Terms and conditions apply. To join, call or SMS 0202 222 0478 or email prioritybanking.gh@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good. And Total Petroleum Ghana PLC, your trusted oil marketing company, has been inducted into the Hall of Fame at the 8th edition of the Ghana Oil and Gas Awards 2021 for continuously winning the Brand of the Year and Lubricant Product of the Year. And we also won the Marketing Campaign of the Year for Total Troxy Club and the prestigious Oil Marketing Company of the Year. We dedicate these awards to you, our cherished customers, for your unwavering trust and loyalty to the Total Energies brand. Our commitment to you, our valued customers, is the delivery of quality and innovative products and services that not only meet your needs, but ensure a great customer experience. Thank you for making us number one. Time now for the Sports Center with Gary Alsmith.
Yes, indeed. And coming up today...
To the fans, I'm sorry for the upset that I caused. You guys know the connection that I have with this club since my teenage years, so I totally understand you guys being upset.
That's Romelu Lukaku, who has issued an apology to his coach, to Chelsea fans and his teammates after his car crash of an interview. We have that, more on that, plus the preview of the Carabao Cup clash between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. Remember, Liverpool have officially asked for a postponement of their game with Arsenal as well due to COVID matters. Seems like we are going to have one every other day. Huh? But we start from the camp of the Black Stars in Qatar. So Winston was saying that Ghana will be playing Algeria today. Yes, but first, former Black Stars midfielder Lai Kingston says Milovan Rahivac, the Black Stars coach, has not had ample time with the team to enable him build a winsome side for the Africa Cup of Nations. Milovan was appointed head coach 5 months ago and has been tasked to lead Ghana to glory in Cameroon. Kingston is worried that the target might not be realized due to the inconsistency in the collapse dating back several years.
For me, I would say that Milovac will find it difficult because he's not had time to stay with the team for some time. And also looking at the squad now, the national team, there's not been a little bit of consistency. There's not been consistency in the group. Unlike from 2006 to 2012, there was some consistency in the group because the players have played together for some time. They've played for a long time. They know themselves. This team now that we have, when we look at it, for the past 2-3 years now we've introduced about over 100 players to participate for the national team. You know, the consistency is not there at all. So for me, I think that's going to be the major challenge. But hey, you never know. You can go into tournament and then the tournament can favor you. You know, the most important thing is starting it well. When you win your first game, you win your second game, or get a draw, or go in out of the group stage. Then the knockout stage, anything can happen. You might have draw, penalty, shootout, and then you go through.
The Black Stars play African champions Algeria as part of preparations. It will be their first friendly, and the team still does not have 100% attendance in terms of those who are in. The friendly is scheduled for the Education City Stadium, in Doha at 4 p.m. Milovan is determined to stop Algeria, who are unbeaten in all competitions in over 30 matches.
We don't have all the players at our disposal. We have most of them, but some of them just arrived, and they played matches yesterday or day before. So again, they are traveling, so it's impossible to use them. We are risking too much of the potential injury. So
vidjet ćemo da im pokvarimo taj skor.
Yeah, definitely Algeria is playing very well in the previous period, and they're a strong team. I was coaching Algeria in the past, so I'm pretty familiar with the team. And for us, as we already said, it's a difficult moment. It's probably for them as well, because few players are arriving, some important players are arriving. But for us, it's definitely important to try to give our best, like any match we have. We want to give our best and try to win. We are definitely going to do our best to spoil this record for them.
In the Black Stars camp, Mohamed Kudus is yet to join. As you know, if you've been listening to us, he's with Ajax in Portugal for a mid-season campaign. Rahivac is hopeful the Ajax star will join the Black Stars at some point in the Africa Cup of Nations. Remember, Kudus was injured on national duty in the last match and has not been match fit since.
For this competition, we can register more than 23 players, which is usual. We can go up to 28. So we all know the quality of Mohamed Kudus, and he's definitely future of Ghanaian football and African football. He's playing for the strong team in Europe, for Ajax. So we know how much he can contribute to the team, and we are ready to wait for him, because he can help us at some stage when we feel that he's fit to step in and help us, because he has the quality and
da ide na veliko takmičenje.
It's a big competition, so we will monitor the situation about his injury. He started training, and we will see when he's fit, he can step in, and he has the ability to make the difference. So we had to take this into consideration, and we are ready to wait.
I da se bori kako se bori za boje Gane.
He is always very competitive. He is always motivated, to play for his country. So it's important to have him around us.
So, Algeria will be the only high-profile game the Black Stars will play in a preparation for the Africa Cup of Nations that has been chaotic across the board. Now, up to 12 games have been cancelled by the different teams. One, because the different teams simply don't have enough players in camp, and two, because of COVID problems. Teams like Gambia have had up to 16 players in their camp infected or taken positive by COVID and so on. This Africa Cup of Nations is going to be something else, isn't it? Anyway, to England, Romelu Lukaku has apologized and will return to the Chelsea squad for today's Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Tottenham. Lukaku was dropped for Sunday's Premier League draw with Liverpool after comments he made in an interview recorded 3 weeks ago. The Belgian striker expressed regret.
To the fans, I'm sorry for the upset that I caused. You guys know the connection that I have with this club since my teenage years, so I totally understand you guys being upset. Obviously, it's up to me now to restore your trust, and I'll do my best, show commitment every day on the training ground and in the games, trying to make sure that we win games. And yeah, also to the manager, I apologize, and also to my teammates and the board, because I think it was not the right moment also, and I want to move on forward from this and make sure that we start winning football games and then I perform for the team in the best manner.
So he says he's apologized to the boss as well. And what's the boss saying? Here's Thomas Tuchel.
For me, the most important thing was to understand and to clearly understand and believe that it was not intentional. He's an emotional guy. He does not hold back with his opinion. So also credit to that. And sometimes he carries his heart on his tongue. And we should not just blame him and just point on the negative side of it. We have to adapt now to the situation, and it created some noise that you normally absolutely don't want, and this is clearly understood, but there are zero doubts in his commitment and to the team and to the club.
Ahead of tonight's game, Tottenham boss Antonio Conte has admitted that a return to his old club will be emotional. Conte was appointed by Spurs in November, managed Chelsea from 2016 to 2018, winning the Premier League and FA Cup, and returns for the first time.
But for me, for sure, it would be great to come back to Stamford Bridge. Also because this is the first time after I left Chelsea as manager to come back in Stamford Bridge. What I can say that I spent 2 amazing seasons. I created a lot of friendship into the club. But now, for sure, I'm the manager of Tottenham, and I want to give this club 100% and more for this club to try to improve.
In tennis, world number 1 Novak Djokovic will defend his Australian Open title later this month after receiving a medical exemption from having a COVID-19 vaccination. All players and staff at the tournament must be vaccinated or have an exemption granted by an expert independent panel. With more, here's BBC's tennis reporter Russell Fuller.
Valid reasons for an exemption include inflammatory cardiac illness, an acute major medical condition, and this could be the answer, that he's had a COVID infection within the last 6 months. Now, he did have it 18 months ago, but as we know, people are being infected twice. Let's say Djokovic has caught COVID again in the last few weeks and he's now recovered. That enables you to defer the vaccine, and therefore he wouldn't be required to take it to get into Australia at this particular time.
Elsewhere, Japan's Naomi Osaka made a winning comeback after 4 months out with victory in the first round of the Melbourne Summer Set event. The reigning Australian Open champion took an indefinite break from tennis after a third-round defeat at September's US Open. She said afterwards that she was approaching 2022 with a new attitude to her game.
I only really have one major goal this year, and it's completely unrelated to results and stuff like that. For me, I just want to feel like every time I step on the court, I'm having fun, and I can walk off the court knowing that even if I lost, I tried as hard as I could. And also, I have a goal in the press room that I'm never gonna cry again. So hopefully that works out in my favor. I just feel like for me, I'm the type of person that cared a little bit too much about like the results and like the ranking and stuff like that, and I just need to like find a way to enjoy the game again, because that's the reason why I was playing in the first place.
Naomi Osaka, ending the Joy Sports Center for today. And as you know, we are giving as much updates or as many updates as possible on the Africa Cup of Nations, such as it is. It kicks off on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
And the team's majority of the European-based players
are now getting into their team camp.
Into their team. Oh my goodness, Africa.
And the top, and these are, we are talking about the top players.
Yeah, the top players.
The players who will make the team stick.
So, what's your prediction for Ghana?
I think this is the wrong time to ask anybody for a prediction. You know, if you are a minnow, a so-called minnow, this is the perfect time to spring your surprise, because every other factor could be in your favor. If you've been camping for even 2 weeks, the cohesion is probably all you need. The difference may only be the quality in the top side. So you might meet a Senegal or an Algeria, and then they will probably eliminate you because they have that experience, not because they've worked on too much. Yeah.
Oh, but we have experience too.
Yeah. Well, like Kingston said in the interview we played of him, that we've not had enough time to, because we've been chopping and changing players in the last 2 years so much.
Oh, but at least we have experience. We have those who have been playing the AFCON since 2008.
Well, we'll see how.
Andre Ayew has been there since 2008.
One man does not make a team.
Oh, Thomas Partey has been there before.
3 players don't make a team.
Partey has been there before. Jordan has been there before.
So that is why it helps that we have these players.
Wakaso has been there before.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it helps that we have these players that we are mentioning. But ideally, I mean, Nigeria, look at how ridiculous it is. Nigeria only had their first 23 players yesterday evening.
Oh my goodness, Africa.
Problem day.
Problem. Gary, we'll talk about this later.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you very much.